Welcome to the DentiMax Tip of the Week. This week's tip is the task list. The task list is a tool for everyone in the office to use to help keep track of things they need to do on a daily basis. The task list entries can be patient-specific, or they can be general information, such as, please reorder Novocaine, you're running low. To access the task list, you can simply click F12 on your keyboard, or go to the Lists options and scroll down to Task List window. Once you've created at least one task list for today or in the future, this window will pop up when you open your program at the start of the day. To create a new task list item, simply right-click anywhere within the window and then select a new task. The description could be a patient's name, or you could say important. Basically, you want this to be whatever is going to stand out regarding that note. We'll say Rachel Smith. If you are using the patient journal feature or F11 in the system, you could simply make your detailed notes section reference an F11 patient journal entry from a specific date that you entered it. See F11 from 6/25/14. That'll save you a lot of double entry when following up on something specific regarding a patient. You can choose to set a priority level to this item. We'll say priority level 1, and then you can assign this task to a specific person. I'm going to go ahead and have the doctor call this patient and select him. The due date is going to be the date you want this accomplished by, which could be the date that you want the warning to come up. These two things do not necessarily have to be one and the same. You could give a warning the day prior, just for a little heads-up notice in case there are any questions as to why we need to call Rachel Smith. Once you've created your task entry, simply click Save in order to save that to your task list window. To find that task list item, we can choose to change our view and only see tasks that are assigned to specific people. We'll choose the doctor in this situation. And so here are the two items that he is set to accomplish. If we go back and change our view to everybody, maybe we only want to see priority level 1 items. We would click that, and it'll only give us those items for everybody. We can change our view again and show items that have been completed in the past in case you need to go back and reference those things for whatever reason. Now let's start over and go back here to all priority levels and tasks for everyone. We don't need to see our completed tasks any longer. You also have the option to sort by priority or due date, user code, or description of the task. I typically like to see it by priority or by due date, just so I know which items need to get accomplished first. You'll notice that this one item shows up in yellow. That's because it's a past due task or it's due today. So that's a nice indicator of the items that you need to get accomplished first before they slip through the cracks. Once you've picked up the phone and taken care of this issue, or maybe sent out reminder postcards, you can simply mark this as a completed task by right-clicking on it and selecting Mark Complete. Since we've marked it complete, you have the satisfaction of knowing that that item is taken care of and it's off of your to-do list or your task list. Once we mark an item complete, it'll automatically fill in with today's date as the date that that item was completed. You can alter that if necessary. And remember, if you needed to go back and look at that for any reason, you can change your view and show completed tasks once again, and perhaps reassign this if it didn't get completed to your satisfaction. We'll just go ahead and change the due date on this to July 3rd, and the warning date to be July 3rd as well, and we'll simply mark it uncompleted and click Save Changes. You have another option when it comes to the task list, a different way of viewing items. To do so, you would go up to your Lists option once again and scroll down to Task List, and this is going to show you all of those items in more of a report function. You can see clearly which items have been completed and which ones have not. We're going to go ahead and open up our task list window once again. As you can see, this is an excellent tool to help keep your office organized, running efficiently, and help clear your desk from all of those pesky Post-it notes. If you have any questions regarding the task list or any other training matters, feel free to give DentiMax a call. And thank you so much for watching this week's Tip of the Week.